Yo, what's up everyone? Doing another video. In this video, we're talking about my top 3 game changer nutrition hacks for skinny hard gainers. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Keep this video nice and concise. Hack number 1 is to use liquid calories. Solid foods often fill you up too fast because they're solid. You got to chew through them. It takes a little bit longer to consume them as well too. But when you stick to liquid calories, they bypass satiety signals, so you can just chug your drink down, whatever it is you may be drinking, and you won't quickly feel full, and you also won't quickly feel full in your head because you don't feel like you actually ate anything, rather that you just drank a bunch of liquid. It's also a super easy way to add hundreds of calories, even 1,000 or two, depending on what kind of drink you're drinking. What I typically recommend for my clients is to do mass gainer shakes. These are really dense shakes that are often kind of big, but you fill them with a bunch of high calorie foods. Like you can put oats in there. You can put mass gainer protein, which is a higher calorie version of regular protein. Fruit's a little low calorie, but it'll definitely help with the flavor. If you add any type of nut butter, like peanut butter, it's going to add tons of calories. Peanut butter is so many calories. If you're going to do milk, do any type of whole dairy milk, and that will add a bunch of calories as well too. Another tip you can do is to drink them between your meals, not drink with them. That way it's a whole meal in itself. For me, I struggled with putting on weight early in my career, so a good this was a good hack that I used to do is I would just drink nice thick shakes that had a ton of calories, and it made it super easy for me to hit my calorie surplus every day. I've also helped other people doing the same thing, and shakes were a big thing for them too. I had a client who put on 5 pounds in a month just by adding a shake to his daily routine. Uh, Next thing, hack number 2 is strategic high calorie density. So the thing is to not eat bulky, low calorie foods. We're talking about vegetables and fruit for the most part. Like you could eat a whole entire salad and it won't be that many calories, but you'll feel full really quickly. Salad can get pretty filling. But the thing is that salad is way too low calorie. So instead, you want to focus on high calorie dense options instead. That way you can maximize your calories per bite. So a couple examples here is you can add olive oil to any of your meals. I don't know if you ever looked at the nutrition info on a bottle of olive oil before, but a tablespoon is like a bunch of calories, and it's not that bad for you either. Like you can drizzle olive oil on all your foods, and it's an easy way to add a ton of calories. Another thing you can do is snack on nuts, dried fruit, or dark chocolate, and you can snack on these like during the day when you're not hungry. My tip to a lot of people, a lot of my clients as well too, is to just snack on food even if you're not hungry. That way you can kind of build up that habit and get used to eating and putting in calories in your body even if you're not hungry. Another thing you can do is choose fattier cuts of meat. So for example, let's just go with ground beef rather than getting like the 93% lean, 7% fat ground beef. Like you can get the 80-20 instead. It's not going to be as lean, obviously, but it'll be a little bit fattier and it'll be a little bit more calories for you, which in your case, this is probably what you need if you're a young, natural, skinny guy trying to build drug-free muscle. And then as often as possible, use full-fat dairy. So whether that be with your yogurt, your milk, your cheese, etc., try to use full fat, and it's going to add a ton of calories as well too. Hack number 3, consistency over perfection. One good meal doesn't fix a bad day. Daily consistent surplus matters the most. Focus on hitting targets 80 to 90% of the time. So basically, whatever your calorie intake goal is for the day, do your best to hit that every single day. And I promise you that'll be more beneficial rather than just trying to skip a meal here, skip a meal there. Then on the third day of the week, try to eat 1,000 extra calories than you usually do. It's much easier just to be consistent and hit your calories every single day rather than trying to pound it all in at the end of the week. So a couple tips, couple things you can do here is to meal prep high calorie staples. So back in high school, I used to just pack peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and those are always high calorie. Do with white bread too if you want even more calories. Plus, they're a good source of carbs and it'll fuel you for your workouts like crazy. You can also set eating reminders on your phone. So this is really good if you don't remember to snack on your food. So what you can do is every other 2 hours, set a reminder on your phone to remind you to keep snacking, and that's a good way to remind yourself that you need to be getting in your calories for the day. Don't let one missed meal derail the day. So that kind of goes with what I mentioned earlier. If you miss a meal, that's okay. We're all human. It's going to happen. The best thing you can do is just get right back on your diet and make sure you're still eating and make sure you hit your next meal. That way you can get back on the train. So that was a real short video. Hopefully you guys learned a couple things. If you're looking to learn more, I offer a complete A to Z program. This program is literally designed for young, natural, skinny guys who are trying to build drug-free muscle. If that sounds like you can feel free to check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. Completely free, totally free for you to check out. But like I said, if you are a young guy, you're a natural guy, and you're trying to build drug-free muscle, like you're trying to put on muscle completely natural with no drugs, this program is literally created exactly for you. You should check it out at the very least. So thanks for watching the video. Peace out, guys. See you in the next one.